I promise I won't make a sound. I just wanna write a few words down.
DaSilva, right?
You
I'm going to
turn
pronounce it right.
around.
A wonderful multimedia display. He's going to share a little bit about a soul first, aren't you? Tell us about this one up here.
Oh, yeah. Well, this piece, I guess, just pretty much represents myself, and the colors represent just different feelings and emotions I have, like that. It's pretty much like a symbolic piece. The colors are pretty much symbolic of myself and just different feelings, like the dark and the light, and
You look like a rainbow. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a rainbow color
that's,
there.
yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah.
And everybody's going to say, is that really art? I don't believe it. Tell us about this.
This piece is a little more advanced to explain. Basically, it's like not toast, but bread is basically like the staple of life, going back, whatever, so many, like, the beginning of time, right? Just flour and water, right? And the face screaming, basically, it represents sort of modern society's need to break away from the old traditions and things like that through technology and things like that, but they can't really, because it always comes back to that, right? That's basically what their inner spirit is held in by. Also, it also is kind of, on the flip side of that, also it kind of represents, like in the third world countries and stuff like that, how people need like the flour and water, the necessities of life, that sort of thing. And it's sort of anxious and annoyed by that fact as well, I guess.
Let's go down to this project here.
Oh,
We could probably do a whole show with Jason, I can tell. Anyway.
I call this the box of social protection, because basically that's it kind of what it represents. It's, if you look at it, it's
grungy.
yeah, and it smells really bad, but I guess you can't really tell that on TV. And this rose, if you can see, I don't know if you can, the rose in the very center represents the soul. And on the outside is made up of so many different ingredients, all of which represent something different. Like, there's like newspaper in it, which represents the media, how it covered, basically all of it covers up the soul, what people need to actually bring out, and what people try to protect from others, what they're really like in their inner self, that sort of thing. And it all comes down to, and the smell represents, like our
Tell.
Yeah.
And over here, Jason, you've got a couple of big portraits.
Yeah. That was just sort of an assignment, just that I gave upon myself, just using color and light and that sort of thing. It's actually a portrait of Elvis Costello.
Okay, and over here?
This
that
one
was acrylic, and this one?
This one it's acrylic, but what I did is I cut up little pieces of paper and stuck them all together. That took about a month to do, coming home every day after school and just doing little bits of that. And it's called a fictional faction because it represents, basically the alien represents imagination, and this represents myself. And it's sort of my daydreamy attitude towards life and that sort of thing, and how I enjoy that.
You had an interesting story here too with this.
Oh, yeah.
That
That piece is, well, I went on a vacation to Goa in India, and my grandaunt was watching TV, watching all these westernized programs, and she watches so much TV. She's almost like consumed by it. Basically, that's what it represents with the faces. And you could see how the faces sort of change, sort of like they're hypnotizing her, and then slowly they sort of laugh about it afterwards.
Oh, this is a wonderful, and I think we've run out of time, Jason, but I hope everybody comes in.